Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
I'm back. Are we live?
We are live right now. Just testing out the mics. Yep, I can hear you too. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
I'm going to promote your show to Discord.
Thank you.
Host to... Alright, that's simple.
Alright. Alright, Beast, you ready?
Yep. We are here
Ladies,
in MVWF.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Damian Andrews, accompanied by my man in the commentary booth, the Beast.
What's up, y'all?
That's right, it's the MVWF going to pay a visit to the EWF Arena here tonight. It's the MVWF. What a huge event we've got here tonight. World Tag Team titles are on the line in a street fight. Jimmy Controversy, local talent, in the huge rematch with W Styles and Primetime Shawn Sanders, the champions. Also tonight, in his one-on-one debut, El Toro goes one-on-one with the heavily former champion decorated guy that said the words that I said all wrong. Well, yes, he was a former champion. Understand? Nope. No, you don't. We are live, folks, in Shadows, a former decorated champion. El Toro's got his hands full tonight. Also, big-time Battle Royal. Now, we've been doing a lot of Battle Royals lately here in the MVWF, and I got to imagine right now, if you're Tyrese Blake right now, you've got to be wondering, I'm in another Battle Royal? What is going on here? How can Tyrese get a big match? And, of course, the big man, GG, made his debut earlier this afternoon on the EWF, and, man, he became a star. What a event he had here tonight. I'm betting on him to win this Battle Royal. And big-time triple threat match. Brooklyn Joker, Dennis to take a hit, Man Hart. And, well, Dragonheart Jr., Dennis to take a hit, Man Hart in this triple threat match. Man, I'm fucking up this intro. Fucking come on in and help me out, Beast.
You know more of this than me. We got Kyle Empire and Adrian Knight going against, I don't know how to pronounce that.
El Hamburguesa and his son Danger Boy. The two former teams are former tag team champions now. They're going to clash here for a #1 contendership for the tag team titles against Primetime and W Styles should they survive their championship match here tonight. Also tonight, World Money Championship on the line. Former World Money Champion Jesse Jackhammer, accompanied by Brandon Bones, will go face-to-face with Mark Zaleski, who we just saw a whole shit ton of in the EWF. Thank you for that.
I got Jesse Jackhammer winning this all the way.
And tonight, the saga of Dragonheart Jr. continues here as he continues in his third match as wrestling in the heavyweight division, and he's going one-on-one against the owner of the MVWF, Brandon Bones. But, as you notice right there, NWA rules. It is 10 counts outside the ring. Disqualifications are on. And a very short time limit. Brandon Baldwin's going to have to wrestle under Dragon Heart's rules tonight. And in the final match of the 7-match series, the Beast, 3-3. Takes on Last Call Jeremy Love in a knock the motherfucker out match, folks. This is a huge, huge match in our semi-main event. So much at stake in the rivalry between the MVWF, represented by Last Call Jeremy Love, and the EWF owner, the Beast. And in our main event, Ricky the Dragon Steamhawk, the former World Heavyweight Champion who lost the belt at Matchmania 777. As a result of that man standing behind him, the white side, the man with the big beard, gave the scissor fight slam not once but twice, winning both falls for Dan Crane, who walked away in his retirement match as World Heavyweight Champion. Since then, the championship has been a hot potato of sorts, now in the hands of Too Cool Koito, the proletariat playboy, accompanied by all the sugar babies, Space Hooker, Miami Mama, and Brittany Bacon, all in his corner. He will be descending from the heavens here to bring us all the joys of his assless chaps and the MVWF World Championship. It's one fall, 60-minute time limit. Let's get it on.
Alrighty.
World Tag Team titles on the line. The last time these two teams faced each other, they went in a 2 out of 3 falls match over 30 minutes. That being said, this time around, they only have a 30-minute time limit one way or the other. That being said, it's only one fall this time. And last time it seemed like Styles and Primetime were kind of playing with their food a little bit, that they were toying with this team. Perhaps maybe this time they'll get a little bit more straight to it.
Yeah, I mean, Primetime and W Styles is no joke to be around. And yes, they can toy with their opponents and win with ease. That is something that both of them can most definitely. Oh, you are in the arena bet. And I don't know much about these two, but I know they are no match for the Bones Enterprises.
Yes, they're the Dark Horsemen. These are guys in the Federation who have fewer attribute points. But that being said, these days, they've got a lot more attribute points than they've ever used to have. But again, that man with the gold medal around his neck right there, local talent. He's a former World Heavyweight Champion. He won a tournament with 41 attribute points. And then he jacked Dennis Take a Hit My Heart, ending his legendary title reign. And Christian right there in the foreground isn't in this match. But he has basically had about like 48 to 52 attribute points and is a former Six Gun City, a Super 32 champion here in the MVWF. Now, Jimmy Controversy in the black over there has never been a champion, has still won several matches, and also was in one of the greatest ladder matches in all of MVWF history. So he's a good competitor, even if his record doesn't necessarily, exactly illustrate it. And here come the tag team champions.
That shit hard. I said.
And we are hitting the ground running here in the MVWF. The challengers waiting on the champions, making them wait.
Take cover, I warned you not to play with them. Them borderline war crimes, you gotta wait with them. Who came to save the day and brought the king with them? So we can keep the shame from the evil team, trying to keep it clean. Long as all my people solid Dean, I've been in the music scene, long as Adam Leeds making salaries. Demonstrating how to breathe Senegalese.
And there they are at full strength. The Bones Enterprises, also sometimes known as Extreme Chaos. The tag team champions, Primetime Sean Sanders and W Styles. W Styles holds a new record here in the MVWF in the shortest amount of time in the MVWF before winning a World's Championship.
Yeah, that's impressive.
sack. I told you that the boss is back.
Another reason why they will dominate in this match, I have no doubt about that. And plus, they got the Wise Man and the Canadian Nightmare on their side.
Yeah. Will they have some kind of impact on this?
The following contest is a 2-out-of-3 falls match and is for the World's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 307 pounds.
Jesus Christ. A combined weight?
And tenacious LT, the Job Squad.
The Job Squad, that's all you need to know, folks.
They prefer to call themselves the Dark Horsemen.
And 13 pounds, the World's Tag Team Champions, Prime Time, Sean Sanders, and William the Hammer Styles, the Corporation.
The tag team champions. Looking to make a title defense here against a team. Got a lot of questions about that prior match is all I'm saying. Is that, man, like, for every time that you thought that Prime Time and Styles were perhaps maybe dragging it out a little too long, local talent and Jimmy Controversy would do something to hang in there. Oh, just knocks him right down. Makes the tag now to W Styles. Immediate tag. Look out, referee. Bones and Jackhammer watching from ringside. Nothing on those shots right there. Little bobbing and weaving here by Jimmy Controversy. He's got that right glove on his hand. Perhaps he's got himself a dynamite right hand. But again, when you're William Styles and you just take his head off with a clothesline, that size difference there, that's hard to compensate for.
Oh, wait a sec.
Because, man, Controversy and Styles, I mean, they got close. They got close to some false. What is Bones doing outside at ringside with that ladder? Oh, look out, Jesse Jackhammer. And here comes the former world champion, local talent, into the ring. Local talent, of course. I mean, he is the upset king. Do not underestimate LT here. And, of course, when you're armed with a barbed wire baseball bat, you can compensate for any size and strength. And another ladder from Prime Time. And look at the look on local talent's face of what he's got to look forward to. Face first to the turnbuckle. And quick tags by the World Tag Team Champions. And look at him doing that right in front of Jimmy Controversy right there. And then one for the boss.
Now here comes the barbed wire bat again.
Very satisfying shot. Styles now distracted. Referee.
Backfire.
Not exactly sure what they were even doing that caused the referee to get so distracted right there. But you never know what Bones and Jesse Jackhammer will do at ringside. They'll lie just as much as breathe.
That just means more punishment for local talent.
And a big-time clothesline. You can see here at the EWF Arena, representing multiple federations here tonight. And local talent fights his way out of some kind of ankle hold, I think. And a big chop, and doesn't even phase the big man. Hard strikes, big hammer fists to the face of local talent. Oh, God! Stunned him right on the stairs. Excuse me, the ladder with the steps on it.
Kicks out.
Jimmy Controversy has yet to really spend any time in the ring here, and here comes Kid Christian. Local talent, of course, the purveyor of the rocket kick. That one-footed drop kick that has knocked down both Poppers and Kings. Styles now underneath the ring, taking a swing at Jimmy Controversy.
Oh, you think that would break it?
That's one solid light tube right there. It's Styles down for perhaps the first time in the match. Oh, it makes Jimmy Controversy pay for it. And now Brandon Bones distracting local talent over yonder here. And every bit of that distraction worked 100%. And you got to give it to the World Tag Team Champions. They are using the quick tags to stay fresh. Nice drop kick right there.
That's actually a really good.
And here it is. It might be time for the rocket kick. No. Oh, stealing a move from the out of the Beast repertoire. One count only.
I officially hate local talent, and I want to beat its ass.
And the challengers now, perhaps on the offense here for the first time in this match.
Barbed wire back coming in place again.
Man, battle the super kicks right there, and Primetime won the battle. Drop kick, staggers him back. Give it another tries. Look at the agility, local talent trying to stay out of his grip.
The more you do, the more pissed he's gonna get.
He is a punishing competitor. And good defense, local talent not getting hit right there. And another drop kick doesn't knock him down. And another drop kick. Staggering the big man. Big time spine buster. Styles calling for a finish here, saying he's got him. Oh, but he took his eye off the ball, and finally here comes Jimmy Controversy, and he misses.
Wait a sec. Got him up. Oh, it's the triple butterfly.
And drops him on his face. Jimmy Controversy not having much to go on here. Styles hooks the leg. Kid Christian trying to rally the troops here, trying to get the crowd here on behalf of the Dark Horsemen. The fuck happened over there? You guys okay? Jesse Jackhammer and Brandon Bones is playing dead over there.
Local talent's back in.
He probably should have had a bit more of a sense of urgency. Prime Time going for the cover and a save by Jimmy Controversy. Prime Time now setting the local talent up on the top rope here. Two former World Heavyweight Champions battling for supremacy up on the top rope.
Oh, Lord. Multiple elbows. Wait a sec, wait a sec.
Oh! Dropped him on his head! And now the ankle lock, one of Primetime Sean Sanders' favorite trademark moves. Local talent, will he tap out here? No, showing some toughness here, but perhaps Sanders going right back after it. He knows he's got his hurt. But perhaps he'll settle for a 3 count. Got him.
Yep.
First fall to the tag team champions. But again, we've seen local talent and Jimmy Controversy survive harder situations than this.
Table set up. Get ready for something.
Blocks the elbow shot. Big elbow shot from local talent. Knocked him down. And local talent wisely tagged out right there to a fresher Jimmy Controversy, who spent much less time in the ring. I mean, a true, like, David and Goliath, I mean, certain type situation here. Styles and Primetime are so much bigger and stronger than Controversy and local talent. And Primetime may be thinking about a coup de grace here. Big time shooting star press a la Sensei Mark Zaleski. Local talent makes the save. And this match would be over if it weren't for that man right there. Oh, good defense there, but oh, Controversy took the bait. Yeah, they're outclassing him tonight, and back into the ankle lock. Jimmy Controversy, nowhere to go. Perhaps now we're starting to see the champions play with their food a little bit. Reversal into the corner, chop to the chest. A body slam. Don't know if that's going to get it done. 1 count only. Controversy. Perhaps with an advantage here. No, Primetime. Fires him into the corner. Oh, Styles clash. It's 8 p.m., baby.
And he hits it.
Shoulders down. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, it's over.
Now, the tag team champions finally answering the questions associated with that prior match they had that goddamn went 35 minutes with these two guys. And this time, Primetime and W Styles taking a completely different approach here and making it happen and getting it done. Dominating performance here. But of course, you know what they've got right around the corner for themselves is later on tonight. The former tag team champions and the most decorated tag team in the MVWF's history are clashing for a #1 contendership shot. Who will face W Styles in primetime at the next event?
This match was all W Styles in primetime, in my opinion. Like, very dominant performance here.
And perhaps a message being sent right there to Cobra Kai. One of the matches that was on the possible bill here was a potential match with the Bones Enterprises and Cobra Kai for the tag team titles. But of course, Sasuke and Johnny Lawrence version of that team did not win the EWF tag team titles just earlier this afternoon. All right, did I see that El Toro is in the chat here? Good timing, young sir, because your debut one-on-one match is coming up here in just a few moments here against a highly decorated member of the NWA Dragonheart's non-stop wrestling action and a former and former two-time MVWF World Money Champion in the form of Shadow.
Well, El Toro's got in the bag. That's all I'm going to say, because those horns are absolutely no joke. Nothing to mess around with, because he can hit you with those so fast. Like, it's not even funny at that point.
And of course,
he can just headbutt you right in the... I think I'll say that.
Well, El Toro's going to have to hit the ground running here, because I'll tell you what, Shadow has been one of those competitors here when he comes to the MVWF, man. He's a die-hard competitor, man. You have to hit him with bombs to put his ass down.
Has also experience in mixed martial arts.
Won a battle royal just a week ago here in the MVWF to earn this opportunity for a one-on-one shot match here. And of course, Shadow was selected to be his opponent. It's technically EWF versus NWA right here on this one, Beast.
Yeah, so like, El Toro definitely has this one.
Hello, Jamar. W Styles. El Toro.
You gotta tell me how to make those trots one day.
Wait till you see yours.
What does it have last? Hashtag, Jerry Love sucks.
It's a good looking Titantron. I'll give you that. It's one of my favorite ones that I've made. And here comes Shadow, the student of the Phenom, as Dragonheart refers to him in the NWA. I first noticed this young man in his rivalry with a guy named Tomura Tagaya. What a rivalry they had in the NWA, and now here Shadow is, a former two-time and first-time MVWF World Money Champion. He had a huge rivalry with Jesse Jackhammer. They traded the belt back. And now Now Shadow is perhaps maybe looking to climb the ladder in the World Heavyweight Championship title division here. A division that is very, very crowded and highly competitive. He is the purveyor. He loves to use the tombstone. He loves the springboard leg drop. And here we go. And El Toro rushes him. Hurricane Rana. Catches the fist. And this is what Shadow's known for. Standing toe-to-toe. No, you don't. What Shadow needs to look out for is that when Toro starts going horns first at you.
You know, another thing I want to point out about this. If you're punching the horns, wouldn't that just hurt you and not...
Leg drop!
Oh, dang.
I mean, it's as much for defense as it is for offense, Beast.
Yeah. So, those punches that Shadow's doing are only affecting him.
Toro now tearing away at the arm, going to try and perhaps negate some of the upper body strength of Shadow, perhaps some of that striking ability. Big time boot. Good defense by El Toro. Shadow now. Fisherman suplex, couldn't hold the bridge, but the impact still did its damage. Up on the shoulders. Move, counter move here. We see that says MVWF contingency in the crowd. All three federations' banners hanging here at ringside. Shadow now, top rope. El Toro in the drop zone. Get to your feet. He's got something in store for you. Boom! Full impact. One. Count only. El Toro now probably going to have to dig deep here. El Toro, again, making his singles debut here. He won a Battle Royal just a week ago to earn this shot here, so a lot at stake for this young man, trying to get his foot in the door here in the MVWF. Picks him up. Good strength right there. But again, Shadow, do not underestimate his agility. He's the kind of guy, he could probably drop 10 pounds in a week and be a cruiserweight for a little while if he wanted to. He'd still be a powerhouse in the cruiserweight division, but he could do it. El Toro now calling for it. Trying to get the crowd behind him here. Shadow, a very popular figure here in the MVWF. That's going to be a tough nut to crack. Oh, and there's that boot. Toro missed his kick. Shadow did not.
Oh, wait a second. Got him up and down with a choke slam. El Toro staying alive in this match.
Shadow. Oh, this time. Once to the well too often. And El Toro now off the second rope. Full impact with the elbow. All right, El Toro can't afford to get too frustrated, to get too emotionally spent. And now he's got Shadow down. He's going to buy some time, try and regain his own breath here. Little ground and pound here. Make Shadow be the one that expends all his energy. And keep trying to fire up the crowd behind you. Go! Guillotine! 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 Shadow! Wow, great counter! And walks right into the tombstone! El Toro being tested here. 1 count only. Wow! A 1 count.
1 count.
Off the tombstone. Shadow Conrana. Shadow now putting some distance between them. El Toro now going out to the apron, pulling himself up on the ropes. And he falls all the way down. Shadow now top rope. Big time headbutt. Shadow will take the count out. He don't care. Man, El Toro still down. So much impact right there.
How is this? How many numbers?
20 counts under normal MVWF rules, but later on, don't be fooled. There's a match that's going to be under NWA rules where there's only a 10 count. Good counter moves right there. Shadow a little slow to follow up on the advantage that he had. Oh, but that neck breaker makes the difference. El Toro in trouble. One count only. Wow, El Toro showing some toughness here. Shadow is hitting him hard. Up he goes. German suplex. Holds the bridge. Shoulders down. 2. Kick out at 2. That time he got a 2, Beast. Oh, perhaps Shadow sending a shout out to one of his former rivals, Kevin Welch, using his move. The top rope. Powerbomb!
Powerbomb off the top rope. El Toro is indeed in trouble.
Whoa! You can see a kind of a vacant look in the eyes of El Toro. He may not even be aware that he kicked out. He was devastated there. And now it's time for the tombstone. No! El Toro felt it coming. Going on instinct. And the bull by the horns. Shoulders down. And Shadow kicks out. Top rope.
What? Fist drop.
Yeah, hammers him. I mean, played it safe right there. I'll give him that. He didn't fuck anything up. But he did right there.
Rather be safe than sorry.
Shadow now feeling like he's got this one under control. Pounding him down. You see what that sign says? MVWF fears NWA. Up yours, asshole. Toro is down. Shadow now again, waiting for him to get to his feet. Caught him with that shoulder block. Off the ropes. Drop kick rolls through. Big time power slam. And El Toro, he's deceptively strong when he's standing next to a guy who's just as brawny as he is in the form of Shadow. But El Toro, a very strong competitor. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, and Shadow now feels like he might be setting up to put him away. Beast. Choke slam!
Choke slam again.
He got him!
Damn, I guess I underestimated him.
Shadow, a veteran of both the MVWF and the NWA. Man, props to El Toro. I mean, went down hard. He kicked out of the tombstone at 1. That's what you got when you've got those fucking horns. Watch right here. Boom. Dropped him right on his head. But Shadow had to go to great lengths, including using one of his most hated enemies' finishing moves, the top rope powerbomb. And El Toro survived that too. Yeah, it was right here.
El Toro tried his best, but it wasn't enough.
Watch this, man. Look at El Toro take all of this right here. Boom! Went right for the cover. Center of the ring. El Toro got the shoulder up. Wow! I mean, all that goes to do for you. There's the bullhorns. I mean, it shows this young man has a future here in this business. Unlike people like Mr. Amazing and Brantley. And the choke slam, man, brutal.
Here is your winner, the Savage, the Savior, the Scorpion King.
Well, congratulations.
Wow. Perhaps Shadow will be finding his way back to another shot at his coveted World Money Championship. Folks, I gotta tell you, these battle royals are becoming more and more important here in the MVWF. With this influx of talent from both the NWA and the EWF, guys like Gigi, Tyrese coming from the EWF, Uno Monero coming in as a suggestion of Primetime, and of course Andrew Dubs representing EWF, as is Rolly here. We got the Skinny Wolf out there with the mustache. We got Broad Char, the blue guy, over on the left. These battle royals have been feeding me really, really well here because, man, they've been good battle royals as of late. And on top of that, with this influx, it's been giving me a chance to get a lot of undercard talent here that's just entry level at this point into the show. And of course, you can see right afterwards, we're going to go on a streak of some big fucking matches and stuff like that. No, I don't want that to undersell or undermine the importance of these battle royals because, of course, we just saw El Toro get the opportunity of a century right there in a one-on-one match here. So that is what I'm definitely going to promise. Even someone like Tyrese Blake, who has been talking in the locker room about he's been in a bunch of these battle royals, and he's lost a bunch of them, sure, but he's been a stand-up performer in all of them. So again, Tyrese, if you win this battle royal, you're going to get yourself a very big opportunity at the next show. Gigi is out there now making his debut here in the MVWF, and of course, what a splash he made, Beast. I'm going to refer to you to this one on this one here. Tell him what he did in that gauntlet match earlier today.
Yeah, so in the Hardcore Scramble, Gigi came in and was a house of fire, eliminating 4 competitors.
Half the field of competitors. I mean,
and I have no doubt, like, he could most definitely win this match.
Yeah. And of course, Antonio Brown representing Cobra Kai. He's out there. The Skinny Wolf representing the core. He's, of course, associated with Adrian Knight and Kyle Empire. And, of course, they are going to be battling in a #1 contendership match for the tag team titles in a little bit. And I'm going to do some abbreviated entrances here. And there's Braun Char, the former Super 32 champion and henchman of Last Call Jeremy Love. And of course, Beast, you got a big victory over this guy here just a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, this is the sucker I had to deal with. Well, he was probably going to get eliminated first, I'm willing to bet.
And there's Rowley, already in the ring. Now entering the ring, Uno Monero, who won the sports ball match against El Hamburguesa last week. Oh, there's the EWF Titantron.
Well, that's cool. Is that the one you gave me?
Yeah. Hopefully you'll see it. Yeah, you'll definitely see it in your entrance.
That's actually really cool. Thank you for that.
I like them when they work, man. Look, I like Cobra Kai's. Cobra Kai, I mean, I do theirs all the time because theirs is so easy to make.
Yeah, one day you gotta teach me how to do this.
Big time battle royal. There is the Skinny Wolf, the icon of violence in the MVWF business. There's your Titan again.
Ah, yes, Tyrese. Unsuccessful in the Money in the Bank ladder match, but could be successful here.
Of course, was complaining in the locker room backstage about being in yet another battle royal. I can't say I blame him. And into the turmoil here. Over the top rope action. GG goes for the ride.
I just hope the CGI bitch gets out. Whoa, whatever the blue guy's name is, why does he look like a failed freaking CGI project?
That's Braun Char. He was suggested at the former wrestler in the MVWF who retired at Matchmania 777, who I've been talking about a lot. Because he won the World Championship in his retirement match. Suggested this guy, I guess it's kind of like a Marvel thing, like he's supposed to be like a Kree. Like one of the alien dudes or whatever and stuff, but he just wanted to, he had bought the game, he'd made a guy, he wanted me to download him, give it a shot or whatever. So, I've been making him ever since. And he's just kind of paired off and done his own thing. He's mostly famous for a match that he lost against Unbreakable Ryan Doyle, where Braun Char and him were fighting over the Super 32 Championship. Braun Char, a big man, made the poor decision to go to the top rope and try to attack him in the air, and Doyle, who's known for his big punches, punched him out of the air, knocked him out, pinned him immediately afterwards. That's all it was a punch out of midair. Knocked his ass out. What a fucking finish. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, he's also famous for losing the move.
Yeah. Well, not that famous. And here's the Skinny Wolf, of course, was the victim of 27 fork strikes to the face at the hands of Awesome Ron Awesome back in the GameCube games, which is why his face is covered in all of those scars. The Skinny Wolf, a pint-sized brawler, uses the shooting star press and the jackhammer in spite of his small size, is also a boxing-style brawler. Like, he has, like, the sweet science with his fists. Gigi up in the air. Rolly.
At least he ain't a furry.
Oh, and Braun Char can lift a big man like Rolly up like that. German suplex. Rolly throwing his weight around. Skinny Wolf over the top rope. Man, holding on right here. Honestly surprised we haven't seen more eliminations at this point. These guys all understand there's something at stake here. Tyrese in trouble. Uno Monero. And Braun Char is out. And as soon as I said that, we got an elimination. And now he gets to do the walk of shame.
Fuck yeah, Braun.
Gigi goes for a ride. Uno Monero. DDT. And it's a sweaty man pile in the center of that ring right now. And that's what it looks like over there. Rolly in trouble. The Wolf now looking to eliminate him here, but that's a small man trying to eliminate a big man. Got him up high. Rolly manages to hold on. There we go. Uh-oh. Pile driver for Antonio Brown. The former Pittsburgh Steeler who stole Tom Brady's wife, Giselle. Oh.
Yo, how was a footballer turned into a karate kid?
Well, Sensei Selesky, a big fan of Antonio Brown, because apparently in the huddle he would fart in referees' faces.
Oh.
Yep, that's the reason he's in the MVWF. And for a little while, he was kind of like a Dennis Rodman type that was just like a kind of a free spirit, if you will, that kind of screwed up a lot. Oh, Gigi goes for a ride.
Oh, Gigi's in trouble. Yeah,
Tyrese holding on yet again. Andrew Dump still in this thing. And the Skinny Wolf now gone. Not a lot of MVWF left in this match. The only one left for the MVWF is Antonio Brown.
EWF.
Rolly holding on again. He got in. He's lucky he's out there. He's been in danger a couple of times with a couple of guys who've been like cruiserweights who just didn't have the strength and mass to move a guy like Rolly around like Braun Char could. So it's real good for Rolly that Braun Char is out of this match. Oh, and Antonio Brown is gone.
No, it's all EWF.
It's all EWF inside the EWF Arena. Why, has Uno Monero wrestled in the EWF before?
Yes, he's wrestled a couple matches.
Tyrese.
I think he almost won the Hardcore Champion once.
Tyrese, gotta be so disappointed. Tyrese, do you have any comments about your embarrassing and terrible loss? How about you, Antonio Brown?
He does not want to talk.
Anyone want to talk? No. Uno Monero holding on right there. Gigi's still out there. My pick to win this thing.
Same.
I said at the beginning of your show, Beast, that Gigi was going to become a star this weekend, and he already has.
I agree with you 100% on that.
Andrew Dubs on the mat. Rolly laying him in on Gigi. Got him down. Got Andrew Dubs all by himself with Gigi down. This might be the time to eliminate Dubs. And got him out of there. And Rolly just eliminated Fools now. And it's down to Gigi and Rolly. Did I pick him this weekend, or did I pick him this weekend, Beast?
What?
Never mind.
Oh,
GG now, gotta hold on. Oh, he holds on! Man, GG this close to winning this thing and winning the weekend for himself. By the power of that haircut, eliminate that man, and he does! Yeah!
He was so happy that
He's so happy. I'm so happy. I called it. Gigi tearing it up in the gauntlet match at EWF, and now here later this afternoon, winning this highly competitive 8-man battle royal.
Yeah, I knew that. Right? I knew he was going to do that right from the start.
Man, and it was highly competitive out there. I mean, Uno Monero, is an unstoppable machine out there. Antonio Brown took a big dump. Not like in that way, but you know what I mean? He got dumped out of the ring. Man, look at all that action right there. All four guys just attacking each other. And right here, the super kick eliminates Rolly. And look at this move right here. And just getting absolutely overwhelmed with celebration here. Gigi, the winner.
Congratulations, Mike.
This is a very highly anticipated three-way match here between Dennis the Take a Hitman Hart, Dragon Hart Sr., and the Brooklyn Joker.
I'll be right back. Prince will call me again.
The following contest is a triple threat extreme rules match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Lucha Dragons from Queens, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Dragon Heart.
Dragonheart Sr. has had shots at the MVWF Championship. His son, Dragonheart Jr., has a very important match here later tonight against Brandon Bones. I'm not liking Junior's chances there. This might be an ambush. Primetime Sean Sanders saying that Uno Mineros will be the Rookie of the Year this year in the MVWF. Two-time former World's Heavyweight Champion Dennis to take a Hitman Hart, just recently having lost the world title. But a win here over these two titans could make all the difference in the world towards getting back in contendership. Dennis been drinking. And so much of the Cobra Kai is ruled by their emotions. Who can blame them, though? I mean, F-bomb exploded. C4 in their dojo. Dennis was beaten 137 times with the barbed wire baseball bat. Sensei Mark Selesky was enslaved by the chains of Agamemnon. And of course, Sensei's confidence issues and stuff on what a run he is on right now as the World Money Champion. The King Kong style. Dennis, a big man, 266 pounds. 6'3". What up, Tinu? Welcome to the show. Big time three-way match coming up here. Brandon Bones called it. GG collected it. GG became a star here this weekend in E-Fetting. The performance he put on earlier tonight in the EWF and winning the Battle Royal just like Brandon Bones said he would. I'm not even kidding. Go watch today's EWF during the intro and tell me I didn't call it. And of course, one of the biggest stars in E-Fetting, Brooklyn Joker. Accompanied by his brother-in-arms, JW Caliber. Brooklyn Joker, very popular here in the MVWF. Contractual NWA wrestler here for Dragonheart's Non-Stop Wrestling Alliance. And it's almost 2-on-1 here in favor of the NWA. Dennis, the only MVWF member in this match. Joker now picks him up. Oh, bit of a throwback style here for Brooklyn Joker. Back in his 2K24 pants. Dennis and Brooklyn Joker having recently just competed with each other one-on-one. Dennis was victorious. Joker here looking to even the score a little bit here. And Dragonheart Sr., who's not a small guy by anybody's estimations, looks like he is dwarfed compared to two Titan-shaped sized mega behemoths in the form of Dennis Hart and Brooklyn Joker, the 7-foot wonder. Oh, and a meeting of the minds of the NWA contingency here. Dennis might consider this 2-on-1 situation to be a fair fight for all I know. Joker clotheslines him, top rope there, goes to the cover, 1 count only. And here comes Dragonheart Sr.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Beast. Oh, what a head and arm Tazplex. Joker thrown out of his body.
Now the backbreaker and the boot.
So here you've got this triple threat, Beast. And it's basically every man for himself, but also keeping in mind it's 2 NWA members versus 1 MVWF guy here. But it is Dennis to take a Hitman Hart. And that is the second of those kicks he's just ate. Right to the cannabinoid infusing mask that gives him health and protection.
I mean, get this. Even though they're in the same EFED, does not mean that they are friends with each other. And Brooklyn Joker, he's probably still pissed about his loss in EWF, and he will take out his anger on whenever one steps in his way.
Joker had eyes in the back of his head right there. Dennis walked right into that elbow. Not this time, though. Oh, he's going for another ride. Right on the table. See, now in Dennis's case here, the size advantage for Brooklyn Joker is not going to matter. He can throw anyone around that he wants. Anyone. Dennis wrestles what we call the King Kong style. Just like you're the ragdoll, he's the beast. Well, not to make a pun.
I'm the beast.
Joker, crafty, going for the inside cradle. Keeping his head on the pivot.
Oh, Lord, what is this? Bang!
Oh, man! That was like a spear and, what's that Finn Balor move? The spin thing. Yeah. Oh, the sling blade. That was like a sling blade and a spear.
Oh, yeah, blade.
Yeah, all at the same time. Now look at Dragonheart. Got his choice to the later. Oh, and he went after Dennis. Notice, he did not go after the NWA man. What is JW Caliber doing in this match? Joker can throw people around.
Press. How the hell can Brooklyn Joker do that?
7 foot plus, but that does not mean he's not athletic, not agile. Oh, into the corner. Kicks him in the spine. Dennis to his feet. Good back step right there by Dragonheart. Turned him over for that neck breaker. Well done. Oh, into the exposed turnbuckle for a second time. Dragonheart Sr., a very experienced pro wrestler here. Multiple federations. Dennis now going for a tombstone. No experience is going to save you from the tombstone.
Wait a sec. Oh, what a choke slam.
And Dennis meets the exposed turnbuckle as well. Brooklyn Joker remembered that shit after hitting it twice. Whoa, what the fuck was that?
To the ropes.
Man, Joker really putting his moves together here. He's been the best at, like, keeping his head on the pivot in this match. Dividing, conquering.
See, they have the kendo favoritism in MVWF too.
Dennis pleading with the crowd here for some reason. Dragonheart coming up behind JW Caliber. And a big-time boot. Some payback there for Dennis, who ate one of those from Brooklyn Joker earlier tonight. Dragon Kanarana reversal. Dennis center of the ring. Turns it over. Shoulders down. And Brooklyn Joker does not allow that to continue. Which is smart. His stunner!
The stunner!
One of Dennis's favorite moves. Dennis now with Joker down, goes to the cover. Will the clothesline take him out? No. Solid one count, but not much more than that. And the Kawada kicks. Joker had a chance to recover right there, and now Dennis gonna try and make him regret getting back involved. Double kicks right there, caught both of them. Dragonheart somehow dodged that trash can.
Dragonheart still surviving.
Up in the air. Whoa! Brooklyn Joker thrown through the air. And what did I tell you, Beast? Right there, Joker's size advantage does not matter to Dennis Hart.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Nice backwards drop kick. Dragonheart trying to assert himself out there. Top rope. Got him.
Oh, look at that.
Dennis now going to try and steal it here. No rope breaks in the three-way. Dennis now got him by the throat. And when Dennis starts to hit the choke slam, Dennis starts to win. That's always been the thing with him. It's not his finishing move, but it is one of his favorite moves.
Wasn't long enough.
Dragon suplex right into the head of Dennis Hart. Good move right there, Dragonheart. not getting distracted. Dividing and conquering, now realizing that Brooklyn Joker had plenty of moments to recover there, but didn't, and now going to take him out here. Ah, takes him out with the C4 explosion off the top rope. And this crowd loving it. And Dragonheart gets thrown in the eye of the tornado. Kick out at 2. And a pained expression on Dennis Hart. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Dennis has set the table on fire! Dragonheart's thinking about maybe putting his ass in there. Put this in your pipe and smoke it. Spear!
He's gonna go in the ring.
Oh no! Through the sledgehammer at the face of Dragonheart! And a 1 count. Are you kidding me? No laughing matter! Face first through the table!
That was great.
But the cannabinoid infusing mask saving Dennis from the impact of going through that table, I think. Joker out of the ring. Dennis has a vulnerable opponent inside the ring. He can win this thing right now. Perhaps if he locks in the sharpshooter. But instead he's looking for something that he can't seem to find. And what he didn't find was the victory. And Joker regrets bringing the karate stick into the match.
Oh, what is this?
Dennis now with evil intentions for Dragonheart Sr. Kicks him in the midsection. What's he gonna do? No!
Wait a sec.
Dragonheart saving his own life right there. He was gonna powerbomb him into the apron edge. Dennis and Joker having something of an argument here now. Welcome back to the ring. Here's the sledgehammer. No laughing matter for the second time for Dennis. 1, 2, kick out at 2.
Somehow, some way.
And Dragonheart didn't make any effort to stop that count right there. Now, Dragonheart to the top rope. Got him! Shoulders down. 1, 2, no! JW Caliber up to some shenanigans over on the apron.
Oh Lord, the steel steps. This ain't gonna end well.
No, it is not. Oh, cracked him in the head with the karate stick. Joker now stalking Dennis Hart
opportunities
to perhaps put him away. The joke choke right here, right across the throat. Got his way out the back door there. Off the ropes. Blocks the uppercut. Good defense by Dennis. Here comes Dragonheart. Over the shoulder. And look at this capacity crowd here at the EWF Arena here, hosting the MVWF. What a sold-out crowd. What a response we have gotten here tonight. At Dragonheart thinking about a brainbuster. No, Dennis thinking about a reversal.
Oh, wait, so Dragonheart. Right.
And of course, that's one of the things that these competitors can rely upon. And oh, JW Caliber was the one who removed that turnbuckle, and it cost Brooklyn Joker. And Dennis now going for the other set of stairs. And a power slam on the big man. And saved by Dennis.
Dragonheart's right there to break up the pin.
Yeah, he's not going to allow that. He had all the room in the world to make that happen. Spears him face to face right there. He can cover him.
Unsure what to do.
See, that's why I still think the fix might be in here, because they want to beat Dennis. They want an NWA guy to beat an MVWF guy. And almost got the win right there, did Dennis. Dennis to take a hit, man. Hart, member of Cobra Kai. Two-time former world champion, multiple-time tag team champion. Joker now trying to assert his dominance. We're about 17 and a half minutes into this thing. These guys have taken the measure of one another. Down goes Dennis. And perhaps Joker and Dragonheart with an opportunity here. No laughing matter. All by himself.
Okay,
1, 2, no! And Dennis was almost there anyway. Dennis would have been late. Uh-oh, face first to the exposed turnbuckle. One of two of them, apparently. Uppercut!
Oh, look at that.
Murdered him with it. Dennis now, choke slam. Oh, on the steps! On the steps, Joker is broken. How is he getting to his feet? Oh, in the eye of the tornado yet again. Dennis now focused entirely on Dragonheart now. Oh, man, look at that huge suplex. Dennis now with a chance. Might have been going for the sharpshooter right there. Joker had it scouted. Goes to the cover. Dennis shoulders down too. And not a strong kick out. But he turned over, and man, he's bleeding bad, Beast. Dennis is hurt.
Yeah. I mean, Dennis can only go so far in these matches. I mean, with Brooklyn Joker and Dragonheart, that just takes a lot out of you.
Yeah. I mean, and any time they want, they are more likely to turn against him than they are against each other.
Now the elbow making Brooklyn Joker bleed more.
Yep. And now Dragonheart thinking about putting him away. No! Back body drop. Oh, a choker plowed through.
Death of blood loss is very possible.
Yep. But Dennis still out there fighting.
Wait, best situation, best case scenario.
Got him!
And he takes it and wins.
Wow! What a victory for the Hitman! He sacrificed, he bled, he paid the price. And he is victorious here. Can you believe it, Beast?
Honestly, that was actually really smart. He took the opportunity while Dragonheart was down and out at ringside. He took the opportunity, went for the pin. Uno, dos, tres.
Unbelievable match here. Dennis to take a Hitman Hart. Victorious here in spite of the odds being against him here for a number of NWA members versus one member of the MVWF, overcoming the odds. And right here, boom. Man, look, he's bleeding, bro. He's still got blood pouring out of his head.
Get him to a freaking hospital.
All right, number
and now
one.
we have El Hamburglar.
El Hamburguesa and his son Danger Boy going up against the Core, Kyle Empire, and Adrian Knight. Of course, Adrian Knight and Kyle Empire were former tag team champions, both with different partners, and rivals against each other for many, many years, both as singles competitors and their tag teams. The Jackson Boys, of course, were the most decorated tag team before El Hamburguesa and Danger Boy came along. In fact, it was El Hamburguesa and Danger Boy that basically ended the reign of the Jackson Boys. But of course, for years, Adrian Knight and his tag team partner, Mr. Nightmare, had been at the heels of Kyle Empire and Nick Jackson. That being said, many years went by, an injury, Adrian Knight on the shelf finally came back and immediately reignited his feud with Kyle Empire. But when that wasn't going anywhere, it was the Skinny Wolf, the man in the blue in the back, that united these two former rivals and made them a team, and they became instant tag team champions. Now, number one contendership on the line. Man, so much tag team legacy is right here in this match. Of course, a former MVWF World Champion, one championship title reign, 11 straight title defenses, the record. So I did like this years ago, Beast. I did this match where Kyle Empire's brother, Nick Jackson, real person, right, was competing in the MVWF, and they faced the Young Bucks, which, by the way, also features a Nick Jackson. And when those two guys tagged in to the match, and I'm calling the match, it's like Nick Jackson whips Nick Jackson off the ropes, super kick for Nick Jackson, arm drag, Nick Jackson, down goes Nick Jackson. Only ever happened once. And thank goodness it was only just the once. El Hamburguesa, former Super 32 champion. These two teams, these two guys right here, the most successive tag team title defenses. 10 straight tag team title defenses. The most of any tag team in the history of a single title reign. Not to be overlooked, the 5 other tag team title reigns, many of them with multiple title defenses in them. Father and son duo.
I believe that El Hamburglar can do it.
Real name Scott McLean, El Hamburguesa, the hooligan homeboy, and Danger Boy, the perennial cruiserweight. So much more action still to come tonight, folks. We are in the home stretch now of this event. Number 1 contendership on the line. Kyle Empire and El Hamburguesa, they have a long history against each other as singles competitors and as tag team competitors. Tag right there by the core. Oh, and the double hip check with the high five. Boom! And they are feeling strong tonight.
They look very confident also.
And you always gotta like a tag team that dresses in a uniform. The black and gold, black and metallic gold, if you will, symbolizing the championship legacy of a team, a unified team like Kyle Empire and Adrian Knight, former rivals. Oddly enough, though, Adrian Knight, while Kyle Empire was the World Heavyweight Champion, never got high enough in the singles division to challenge Kyle Empire for the championship. But that being said, Kyle Empire, while champion, was also in the Supermatch tournament, a double elimination tournament that he competed in while champion, and made it into the finals undefeated. Faced Ron Awesome.
Oh, look at this.
Wow! Assisted tombstone right onto the head of Danger Boy. A little early, though. But Danger Boy now in deep, deep trouble. Kyle Empire watching along his tag team partner, Adrian Knight. You gotta wonder just how deep the trust is here between these two formerly hated rivals. And a double back body drop for Danger Boy. He catches some air. Goes to the cover on him. Not even a 1 count. Daddy El Hamburguesa watching, knowing his son has all the potential in the world. But will he achieve that potential? He has as a tag team competitor. And as the tag team division in the MVWF has been slowly being rebuilt here, the family of Danger Boy and El Hamburguesa being called back to their original, well, I guess, niche as a tag team. Danger Boy top rope, decides not to do it. Perhaps a mistake.
Mercy.
Wow.
Why can't you? That's why you can't be a big old softy.
And Kyle Empire, a sense of urgency, got him up on that top rope to hit that elbow before Danger Boy could crawl all the way across the ring. And look, another double team move. Oh, man, knee off the top rope. like a demolition decapitation. And Adrian Knight now diving outside the ring, and there's nowhere to hide for Danger Boy. Man. And that man is the man that put this all together here. What he said to these two guys to get them to put aside their differences and become a tag team. That man right there, the skinny wolf. The victim of 27 fork strikes to the face. Danger Boy gonna make Kyle Empire pay with a power bomb to the floor. Uh-oh, Danger Boy caught Adrian Knight. Gonna take him outside the ring to the floor. Oh. And he's got them all piled up. Look at what Danger Boy just did to both of them. Yeah, get your ass back in the ring. And look at him. Look at Danger Boy just mocking the referee's count right there to the referee's face. Danger Boy spending all this time fighting in enemy territory. Apparently got a chip on his shoulder today. Want to show what he can do. Dragging him center of the ring now. Adrian Knight got him completely at his mercy. Dragon screw leg whip. And finally a tag into El Hamburguesa. Many people have had lots of difficulty dealing with the name El Hamburguesa. Notably people like Sensei Mark Zaleski. We know Hamburguesa won the championship shot to main event night 1 of Match 4 Mania several years ago. Zaleski was very upset, said he didn't belong there. Destino! Danger drop right there. Referee in position, and so is Kyle Empire. Plain goalie. Number 1 contendership is on the line. Danger Boy. Snap neck breaker. But Kyle Empire watches on. And the father, El Hamburguesa, gonna have to watch his son here in the corner take a shot to the back. Shoulders down to 1 count only on Danger Boy. Adrian Knight now. Again, the veterans here, Adrian Knight and Kyle Empire, being very methodical, picking the cruiserweight apart. And Danger Boy probably could have served himself to make a tag right there. But the headstrong Danger Boy now throws him into the post. Danger Boy, no, still not making the tag. Drop kick, might have got him in the groin. And now perhaps the first double team by the family. Drop kick into the corner.
They can see the end is near.
And El Hamburguesa almost got Adrian Knight right there. Kyle Empire was nowhere to be found. Power slam. And now the tide seemingly has turned in the favor of the family. Whereas the core was very dominant earlier on. And that's what I'm talking about. Smart tag right there. Didn't make a big deal out of it. Oh, fastball punch. The two-sports superstar, Kyle Empire. The starting pitcher for the Boston Baked Beans minor league team. Up in the air.
Oh,
Takes his head off. Doomsday device off the shoulder. And here comes Danger Boy playing goalie. He knew Dad was in trouble right there. Alhambra Guesa may be thinking about the lawn dart. Perhaps not. A form of it. A snake eyes. And a save by Kyle Empire. Two good saves by each team now. Whopper Chopper! He got him with the Whopper Chopper. And now he's going to put his feet on the ropes. Try and steal it. He did!
March.
Wow! And the family, once again, in a championship title situation. And Alhambra Guesa Beast, his feet were clearly on the ropes.
Yeah, but clearly it's not according to the ref. I mean, it is what it is. A win's a win.
Unbelievable. And after the strategy, all the double team moves that the core hit, that tombstone, that doomsday device knee, the demolition decapitation, and it didn't matter. And now at the next event, it'll be the family. Danger Boy, Alhambra Guesa, the most decorated tag team in MVWF history, will challenge the MVWF World Tag Team Champions, the current Tag Team Champions, Bones Enterprises, Primetime Shawn Sanders, and W Styles.
Well, let's just say they're getting their ass beat. To say it politely.
Wow, wow. The circle is complete here. The family had kind of gone on their own for a little while. Danger Boy in the Cruiserweight division, both guys had multiple championship singles match opportunities and came up short. But now they're back to what they do best. Back in the tag team division. Defeating guys like Kyle Empire and Adrian Knight, and now they've got a tag title match against Primetime and W Styles. Man, I can't wait for that one. Speaking of which, championships on the line here. World Money Championship, Jesse Jackhammer, former World Money Champion, against current World Money Champion, Sensei Mark Zaleski.
Gotta go Jesse Jackhammer all the way here.
Now, Sensei Mark Zaleski has already competed once tonight with Johnny Lawrence, came up short for the EWF World Tag Team titles against the disillusioned Matt Storm and Atticus Black. But Sensei Mark Zaleski did not take the fall in that match. But we shall see what happens here. If he's still, I mean, if these few hours here he's had to rest since the EWF show ended, gotta wonder what he's still got left in the tank.
Yeah, Jesse Jackhammer's all fresh. So there's nothing that's stopping him from winning it.
And here he comes, making his entrance, the challenger, the Canadian Nightmare, Jesse Jackhammer. Jesse Jackhammer, I mean, his stint here in the MVWF, he has shown such supreme toughness because, I mean, a winning record this young man has, and what a title reign he had as World Money Champion. But of course, next to guys like Shadow, it's kind of hard not to look like the second best champion of all time when Shadow is clearly that guy. But now Sensei Mark Selesky is stepping on both their territories now. Shadow was victorious here tonight, so you know he's waiting in the wings. And the world traveler, Jesse Jackhammer, the Canadian Nightmare himself. Ready to prove himself, this time to the Sensei.
Which he will do. Yeah. Unfortunately, I got dip early because my parents told me we gotta go somewhere. They didn't tell me where to go.
Understood, brother. Thank you for joining me. What an amazing event you had earlier tonight. Congratulations on your show.
Yeah, thank you, man. It's been an honor being commentator for this show. I shall see y'all later. Peace out.
Peace out. And now making their way, Cobra Kai. Coming out in full force here tonight to back up Sensei. What a weekend they've had. The World Money Championship is on the line. Dennis victorious tonight in his three-way match with Brooklyn Joker. Dragonheart.
Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 275 pounds, Jesse the Nightmare Jackhammer. And his opponent from Salem, Massachusetts, weighing in at 220 pounds, champion, Steve Perry, the legend,
Sensei Mark Selesky. Ready to defend the championship here. Damon Andrews going solo now. Thank you to Beast for being on the show here. Had a great time on your show earlier this afternoon. And now the World Money Championship is on the line. Oh, look at that drop kick. Knocks Jesse back. Aggressive. Sensei Mark Selesky. Bones Enterprises versus Cobra Kai last week inside the War Games. The Bones Enterprises was victorious. Hey-ya! Here comes the karate kick, sucker. And a kick to the spine. Oh, up in the air, Jesse, taking him around and around, takes him all the way over. And you know Brandon Bones loves that shit. Look at him, up to no good. Jesse now inside with the elbows, not ready to get led around by Sensei, who's a ring general for sure. And I don't know if Jesse's experience has really led him to becoming that ring generalship, that, you know, of the kind that Sensei most certainly is. But he shows so much toughness and so much drive and focus that he survives into the deep waters in such a way that, like, I mean, man, like, his future is so bright. And man, that Wapsaki kick came up with nothing. And what a spear slingshotted through the ropes by Jesse Jackhammer. Off the ropes he goes. Clothesline takes Sensei's head off. Steps through, perhaps thinking about a curb stomp. Oh! Brandon Bones, you know, loves that shit right there. Sensei thinking about an end zone. No, Cobra Kai clutch. Subverting expectations. Gonna tie the big man up, keep him on the mat. And of course, also at ringside here are all three other members of Cobra Kai. And Jesse being distracted. What? What? Dennis talking shit to him. Sensei now got a moment to recover. And Dennis got it right in his face. Misses the elbow shot. Leg sweep to the leg, Johnny. Fisherman Buster! Selesky beaten down now. Jesse Jackhammer on the offense, looking for that snap neck breaker that was missed earlier on. And Cobra Kai continuing to make their presence known at ringside. And now Jesse gonna perhaps put a little extra mustard on every shot he lays in on the Sensei here. Oh, look at that. The distraction buying Selesky some time now. Maybe thinking about an end zone. Yes! Shoulders down. One. Oh! Referee pulled out by Brandon Bones. And now Smelly getting in the face of Brandon Bones. Moonsault inside the ring. What's she gonna do? Oh, she's throwing Brandon Bones out. Bones has got to go, or Jesse will be disqualified. And now Brandon Bones. And Jesse kicks out at 2. End zone, Jesse all by himself. No, Selesky puts the hand on his chest for the pin. Jesse doesn't lay down for that. Sensei top rope. Hits the knee drop. Oh, Jesse's in big trouble now. There's people that like him at ringside, but man, Bones is gone. His guiding light his coach. No longer at ringside. Oh, and just washes his face. And Cobra Kai watching on here. There's the kicks. Man, it seems like since Bones left, Jesse has had no momentum whatsoever. Selesky now dominating big time. There's the Wapsaki kick he was looking for. Busted his ass open. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And I always go back to it, the toughness of Jesse. The way he's able to dig really deep into the reservoir. Bless me. I was really trying to get on the shut off the mic right there, so I didn't do that. Jesse comes up and fires forward with a clothesline and in the arm stretcher. Jesse now to the top rope. Oh, but Selesky out of town. No end zone, blocked it. Knee to the breadbasket and a bleeding Jesse Jackhammer is wounded, something fierce. Jesse now starting to rally, though, this late in the match. Oh, Antonio Brown! What's good for the goose? Good for the gander here. Well, Jesse, good defense, turned him right over. Good ground defense. You know he's been working with Bones. And Antonio Brown already interfered once tonight, grabbing his ankle. And Sensei once again finds himself with an extra opportunity here. Leg sweep didn't work. Caught the arm. Jackhammer time! Jackhammer up in the air! Boom! Puts him down hard! And for the World Money Championship! A frustrated Jesse Jackhammer and a resilient Mark Selesky. Jesse now going to the top rope. He may want that drop kick. Yes! Perhaps caught him a little earlier than he wanted. And now to the top rope again. Flying headbutt, but with the bleeding head. And again, Jabberjaw with Antonio Brown is not going to win you the championship. Jesse now thinking about Fisherman. No! Small package driver! Almost got him. But no dice, no championship there. Oh, and they rushed each other, but Jesse hit him first. Maple, guard the leaf. Guard the leaf, oh, the rope break. Very good rope break right there for Selesky. The championship on the line, getting it put in his chief submission hold. Full impact with the knees, and Selesky now starting to feel the second wind coming upon him. He might be thinking Steve Perry press or another big-time karate kick. Oh, what? Blocked it. Blocked it with his forearms. How did Jesse do that? Yeah, not that time. Selesky getting clever. Now going for the Steve Perry press. Yes! His favorite move. And it's over. And another successful title defense against a spirited challenger, a worthy challenger in the form of Jesse Jackhammer. If you're asking me, the turning point in the match was that rope break. Jesse went for guard the leaf, his finishing submission hold. Selesky was locked in it, nowhere to go, but the ropes were right there. I thought this would have been a humiliating loss here for the Bones Enterprises, but perhaps Melody slapping the shit out of Jesse roused him enough. Look at that. I don't know how smart that was right there. You can see him shaking his head while he's bleeding profusely. The small package driver was, I think, as close as Jesse got here, but Sensei kicked out without much left, and the Steve Perry press from the top rope. 1, 2, 3. Two defenses for over St. Cloud. A defense here tonight. Selesky is everywhere in wrestling now. Oh boy. Hold on to your butts, folks. This one I am worried about because Dragonheart Jr., at this point in time in his career here in the MVWF, he is the Cruiserweight Champion. And he has burned his way through the entire division. And now he has earned his way into competing in the World's Heavyweight Championship division. The Cruiserweight Championship is on ice for a moment. And he has now gone 2-0 against two legitimate heavyweights, defeating Kurt Maple and unbreakable Ryan Doyle, the current unique opportunity briefcase holder. And so now Brandon Bones seeing this here, and of course his bitterness with how he feels he gets booked in Dragonheart's NWA is now going to step in the way of Dragonheart Jr. But the caveat is it's under NWA rules. So this 10 counts outside the ring. I mean, if Dragonheart Jr. is smart here, he's going to get Brandon Bones suckered outside the ring and get a quick count out. Reminding everyone he's still the Cruiserweight Champion. The People's Champion, if you will. The babyface, the perennial babyface, the good-hearted, earnest babyfaces that are the Dragonhearts.
I'm a white chalk sizzle, but I push a pencil. Rolling dope fiend rentals to your residential. Focus buck eating lentils with no utensils. Finna teach pimp class with a whole credential.
Praying to God. Man, what a huge challenge this is for Dragonheart Jr. You know the pressure's on him here, going up against the owner of the MVWF. Here they are once again, folks. Brandon Bones surrounded by his crew. The Bones Enterprises, the most powerful faction in E-Fetting today. Brandon Bones says he's the best wrestler in E-Fetting today. Dragonheart up in the air. Dragon can run at a start. Dragonheart trying to tie up Brandon Bones. Keep him on the ground. He can't pull any shenanigans when he's on the ground. No bullshit. No eye pokes. No low blows. No biting. Dragonheart up on the second row. And another Dragon Conrana, keeping Bones off balance. But Bones, good defense right there. Went to the well once too often, trying to rush him, and might have broken his neck with that German suplex. And Bones and Dragonheart over the top rope. Oh, poked him in the eyes. And again, oh, that Dragonheart not falling for that one this time. And they're just brawling outside the ring now. Oh, just throws him into the ringside apron. 10 count outside the ring. Oh, Brandon Bones, is he going to get the 10 count? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. 10 count, it's over. Wait, is this 2 out of 3 falls? Oh, that's right. NWA rules, 2 out of 3 falls. I was so focused on the 10 count. And Brandon Bones got it. Sky Twister press. Oh, what's happening now? Bones distracted, looking up the aisleway. Oh no, it's Dragonheart Sr. And he blows the mist in his eyes. Bones now up on the second row. Moonsault, and he was out of there. Rake of the eyes. Low blow. To the top rope, Bones now. And another spiral tap, Sky Twister press, whatever you want to call it. Up in the air, spine buster. Shoulders down. Kick out at 2. Well, 1, excuse me. Oh, reverse. Dropped him down, hooked the leg, couldn't get him. Another Dragon Conrana, and he's been hitting those. I guess as long as he's hitting those, he's winning this match. And a C4 Spanish Fly. And a standing moonsault right there with some stank on it. 1 count only. Oh, shooting star press. Springboard. Bones is up by 1 right now. Oh, I thought he was setting up for the mist right there. Sends him off the ropes now. Japanese arm drag. Swing and a miss. Up in the air. Oh, turned him over. Made him think like he didn't have enough strength to do it and just spun him. Oh, Dragonheart. Got dodged. Code red. Dragonheart maybe thinking about the count out. Gonna pay Bones back here. Eight. Bones, though, back to his feet and back inside the ring. Look out, Dragonheart. And he was looking out all right. Dragon Corona! 630! A long time it took him to make that cover. 2, kick out at 2. Bones won the first fall by count out. Using that 10 count against him in these NWA rules, but it is 2 out of 3 falls. So Dragonheart Jr. does have a second chance here. Nice inside kick. Out the back door. Got him. Goes for the cover, the knockout shot. Kick out at 2. And Dragonheart glanced back at him in disbelief. 630, 630, 630. Yes, he got him again. And again a kick out. Not a strong kick out. Dodges the kick. Jawbreaker caught him, slowing him down. Bones now, reversal, trying to get ahead of this. Oh, sidestepped him again. Bones can't seem to catch up to him. Oh, the miss, blocked it. 3 reversals or blocks in a row by Dragonheart. This time, no. South Boston Crab. What a sequence right there. Dragonheart can dodge everything but the crab. To the top turnbuckle now. Bones now got him way up there. What's he got in store for him? Big right hand. He used to do a Hurricane Rana from the top, but what's he? Double underhook. Boom! Crushed him with it. Shoulders down for the win. Oh my God! Dragonheart kicked out. And Bones can't believe it. Bones calling for a finish here. Drop kick. Bones firing up now. Dragonheart behind by 1 on his quest to be something in the heavyweight division. Dips out of the ring. Bones now drop kicks him off the apron. Bones now just tearing at the neck. Oh, man, clotheslined him inside out. And Bones now up on the railing. What's he going to do here? Oh, blockbuster. 6 count. Is Bones going to throw him back in the ring? He is. Bones could have gotten the count out right there, and it might cost him the fall. Dragonheart rolling him about, shoulders down. Oh, and Bones kicks out again. Bones clotheslines him on the top rope. Bones starting to try to get methodical with him, but Dragonheart going to try and pick up the pace here. But he gets distracted. Jesse now trying to distract Dragonheart Jr. W. Styles, Primetime Shawn Sanders, the tag team champions at ringside. The EWF Intercontinental Champion, Brandon Bones, non-title match here against the Cruiserweight Champion, Dragonheart Jr. Man, Dragon Kanrana, I mean, he has been batting 1,000 with that shit. And now, once again, 630. And a third time he hits it. No! Bones has kicked out of the 630 3 times. Drop kick. Oh, distraction. Dragonheart stopped in his tracks. The Bones getting a long time to rest here. But I don't know if he ever fully recovered. And another Dragon Kanrana. Hit him 100% perfect. And Bones grabs the ropes. Unbelievable. Bones surviving here, maintaining his count-out lead in the first fall. And now, the Bones Enterprises putting the boots to him. The referee saw it, though. And he's throwing out W Styles. Referees burdened with quite a bit of disqualifying tonight and throwing people out at ringside because of all the interference tonight. And Bones now, good night, Irene, for the win. Will Bones crush Dragonheart Jr.'s dreams, and he taps. Bones was brilliant in this match here. I mean, he was even daring Dragonheart to match him with the aerial moves here tonight. He didn't hit any blows. He tried to poke him in the eye a bunch of times out in the aisleway. But no, I did a low blow him too. Yeah, that was pretty fucking ruthless. But Brandon Bones, a piece of shit. Oh, hey, Beast. I see you in the chat. But here, Bones, double underhook. What a move right here. Bones decided to actually fight tonight. Didn't take many cheap shots. I mean, well, at least relative to most of what he does. And the Goodnight Irene, once he had that locked in, nowhere for Dragonheart to go. And another big victory here on a huge weekend for the Bones Enterprises. Jesse came up short. But the mighty, epic Bones Enterprises, W Styles, was thrown out here tonight. Now, our semi-main event, the Knock the Motherfucker Out match. To Beast, earlier this afternoon, tied up the score in this best of 7 series. This is match number 7. The last match in the series, and Jeremy is injured. Thrown off the top of the Hell in a Cell by DeBeast. These guys have battered each other. It has been a war. EWF versus MVWF. The Beast, the owner of the EWF. Just earlier this afternoon, these two faced each other at Money in the Bank. And the Beast evened the score in match 6. Now, it is match 7 in this best of 7 series. And when you have a best of 7 series, don't you just need it to go all 7? Well, now here in this final match, a knock the motherfucker out match, these two are gonna go until they can't. They will not be conscious. They will not be able to continue. The Beast making history, throwing last call Jeremy Love off the top of the cell, catching his legs on the railing, coming down on his head. Forgive me, folks, this is probably my 6th hour of broadcasting here today, as I called color commentary on EWF earlier today. Last call, Jeremy Love. Wearing a neck brace after being thrown from the cell. Here in the semi-main event. What a story it has been between these two. Jeremy Love in the first match beat up the Beast like he was a rookie, but that was in EWF. Jeremy was on enemy territory. It was an away game for him. And the irony has been is that these guys win matches in the other league that they don't usually partake in. But now here we are in the MVWF knock the motherfucker out match. And the Beast is having his away game here. Jeremy with home field advantage. Could this be the first time someone actually takes advantage of home field advantage? It's hard to say when he's wearing that neck brace. Knock the motherfucker out match. One of the more ultimate style matches of the MVWF, like a cage match used to be. Like you wouldn't do a knock the motherfucker out match for no goddamn reason. And here we are in the 7th match of what has become a best of 7 series. Will be the final battle here between last call Jeremy Love and the Beast. EWF versus MVWF here, both men representing. Oh, Beast opens up with the Cyclone kick and a neck snapper. What is he doing? Jeremy staggered. DDT! Right under the fucking broken neck. Ah! Oh! Pele kick. And another Pele kick. Jeremy suffering in the ring now, and the Beast looking for tools of plunder to punish this man with. Oh, back fist takes him down. Jeremy showing he's still in this thing, in it to win it. And love lock number 1. Now, I can't say that this is any way that he would expect to win this match. But again, early on here, if you're wearing the guy down, you might be setting yourself up for something better. And that knee strike is definitely one to knock him out. Oh. And here we are in the EWF Arena. More Pele kicks, the sold-out crowd. To see the NWA, the MVWF, and the EWF all converge here and put their best forward. Stomps here. Beast now can't keep him in the corner. Driving the knees into the chest. The Beast here has been dominant early on, and now he's thinking about that front flip DDT. Right onto the broken neck of Jeremy. Ah! Gonna try and murder him. And look at Jeremy now going. He used that move earlier today in the EWF, and it didn't get him anywhere either. But now they have traded wins here the entire series. Now someone here, Beast is going to have to climb in such a way to get 2 wins in a row that no one has been able to do in this rivalry. Clotheslines him in the corner. Jeremy in so much pain right now. A clothesline thrown first on the top rope while wearing that neck brace, that neck protector. Beast now, top rope, DDT! And now a steel chair. Beast just unleashing the fury with the weapons, and the cyclone kick busts him open again. Jeremy was bleeding profusely earlier this afternoon. Jeremy retreating to the corner, and the Beast now methodically deciding what he wants to do. Chair to the body. That's it. That's it. He did it. Wow. And just like the first match, someone got dominated here. I can't believe this! A comeback by the Beast! Relying, again, going back to the second match. The Beast walked into that match having been dominated by Jeremy in the first match. And he relied on his float over DDT to get it done. And again, I think, honestly, Jeremy may have already lost this match back in that cell match. Because the injury, I don't think he could overcome it here. The longer this rivalry went, the Beast started to figure Jeremy out. And now, finally, our main event. Ricky the Dragon Steam Honk versus Too Cool Koito. Too Cool Koito's first title defense is against one of the more controversial figures here in the MVWF. This is the Macho Honk. This is Hollywood Honk Hogan. This is MC Honky Lips. This is Pat Doyle. This is a man who's done some very shady, dastardly things that you can hold against him here in recent months, especially to that man standing behind him in the MVWO flak jacket with the beard. It was the main event of Matchmania 777, and Dan Crane had announced his retirement. His last match was going to be this gauntlet match. This is your life gauntlet match. And he went all the way to the last person and got pinned, and that was going to be his career. But in the main event, things went sideways, and the original challenger got attacked and sideswiped. And we needed someone to fill the void, and standing right there was Dan Crane. And he went out there and challenged the Hollywood Honk Hogan for the championship. But the MVWO, the rest of Dan Crane's crew, the classic faction here in the MVWF, Unbreakable Ryan Doyle, the White Side, all ran down to try and help Dan Crane. And they did. It was 2 out of 3 falls. And Whiteside jumped in the ring and grabbed Hollywood Honk Hogan and gave him the scissor fight slam. And Crane pinned him for the first fall. And then many minutes later, in all of the chaos, Whiteside hits Hollywood Honk Hogan with another scissor fight slam. And Dan Crane wins the MVWF World Championship in his last match and retires not only himself, but that lineage of that championship belt. After 20 years in the MVWF, Too Cool Koito is now finally a championship holder. He is the world's heavyweight champion, the proletariat playboy. And now he's going to face this man who has, since everything that happened at Matchmania, ingratiated himself into the MVWO, won a 3-on-1 match, did Ricky the Dragon Steam Honk, defeating the MVWO, forcing them to accept him into their ranks. He promised to change his ways. But will he? Because from the neck up, he still seems like the same Macho Honk. But from the neck down, he still seems like Ricky the Dragon Steam Honk. Which side will Steam Honk choose when it comes to winning the World's Championship back? Too Cool Koito is desperate to keep his hands on that title.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World's Heavyweight Championship.
And Whiteside now with Ricky the Dragon Steve Honk as an official member of the MVWO now. Has a championship title shot. And Whiteside is going to have to stand there at ringside and support him. But I mean, the Macho Honk, or excuse me, Hollywood Honk Hogan, whatever you want to call him, he was champion for the better part of a calendar year. He was Wrestler of the Year that year. He went undefeated in Season 2 and came up short in the main event at Match Mania. The proletariat playboy, the man in the assless chaps, the man with the glowing codpiece. Oh, Sugar Daddy Supreme. Coming out with the Sugar Babies, Miami Mama, Space Hooker, and Brittany Bacon. First title defense for a man who waited his entire career, decades, to become world champion. Space Hooker, Brittany Bacon, dressing like a cop for some reason. Got Miami Mama in her bikini. Yeah, look at him, too cool Coito. Man, getting a big time entrance now.
I had to laugh and aimed at the back of her head and blew it in half.
The champion making his grand entrance. Defeated Dennis to take a hit, man Hart, to win the world championship. I mean, he didn't beat any slouch, man. And unfortunately for Dennis, he would, all those years had gone by since the last time he'd been champion. But Coito, of course, started his career with a very unique style in that it was the minimal amount of effort at all times. But ever since ridding the MVWF of F-Bomb, he changed his style. He got better. He had started having better matches. And he's now legitimately a main event player now. Let's take you down to ringside for the ringside announcements.
Introducing the challenger. From Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 201
Johnny C, the proletariat playboy, the world champion. Did you ever thought you'd see the day a man in assless chaps was the MVWF world champion? And Ricky the Dragon Steam Honk, looking like Macho Honk he put that bandana back on to start the match. So I gotta wonder what kind of style we're truly gonna get out of him. And Koito showing off. Aggressive. Koito saw it coming. Series of shots, got him in the corner, turns him around. Oh, yeah, look at him, baby. Putting on a show for the people. Oh, man, all the girls, they didn't like that. Those are the handcuffs for later. Big time Macho Man elbow almost wins him the World Heavyweight Championship. What? What is he doing? What is he doing? I thought he might be setting up for like a wrist clutch burning hammer, like a humanure, similar to his brother Ryan Doyle, the man who holds the unique opportunity briefcase. K-Crusher puts him down hard. Here in our main event at the EWF Arena. Oh, and Koito comes up short in the springboard. Swing and a miss. Oh, look out. And Miami Mama goes down. Perhaps cushioning his blow, the impact with all that pillowy goodness. And a Hawaiian chop from the top rope. Gonna take him over. And the champion goes sprawling. Oh, did you see that shit right there? Ruthless on the part of the Dragon. Brittany Bacon, dressed like a cop. You're under arrest, sugar. What's going on? What's happening? Ah! Clothesline in the corner. Down goes Steam Honk. And the referee now going to try and fix the turnbuckle pad. The MVWF Championship is on the line. Wow! Look at the agility. Look at these face-washing kicks. Nice of that fan in the crowd out there to bring a magic eye for us to look at. Oh, look, it's a schooner. No, you dumb bastard. It's a sailboat. The schooner is a sailboat, dumbass. Oh, man, the Adam Vinatieri kick comes up short. Oh, up in the air. Got him. Dropped him on his knees. And the Macho Hawk, not a young man, dropped on your knees like that. That sucks. Top rope moonsault! The big man got all the way over on it. Reason why he's wearing wings. Steam Hawk now got the big man down on the ground. He doesn't want him doing any more of those fucking moonsaults. 275 pounds, 79 pounds. Space Hooker catching a whiff of the armpit of Steam Hawk. She's a kinky broad. And a chop to the bald head. Is he going down to the chop? No, he's not. Steam Hawk obviously disappointed by that. And another high crossbody covers him, shoulders down. Kick out at 2. And the championship remains in the hands of the proletariat playboy. And the flying double chicken wing. That is a big man to try and hold up there like that. A challenge for Steam Hawk. Oh! That was for you, ladies. That was for you, Space Hooker. Oh, sends him into the ropes. And now time for the Hindenburg. Yes! Great combination for the championship. Shoulders down. 2. Oh, man. Steam Hawk kicked out at 1 off the Hindenburg. Got him. Kicked him in the head. Needs to follow up a little faster, though. Whiteside watching on. Shoulders down. Kick out at 2. And oh, Steam Hawk starting to fire up. Steam Hawk top rope. Big time Hawaiian chop. Early in the match, he thought that was going to win it for him. And Steam Hawk arguing with Space Hooker. Good enough. Tiger suplex. Maybe knock the steam out of Steam Hawk. Gonna try and tear off that bandana. Try to make him admit which one he really is. Oh, flying double chicken wing. Will he submit? No. Man, such a tough move to accomplish now. Into the octopus for the championship. No such luck. Fights his way out of the corner. Doesn't let the big man smother him. Big man, though, perhaps a bit of a calculated risk here. Showing off them wings. Oh, fucking stupid. Got nothing on it. Basically just slipped off the ropes and fell. Could be a fatal mistake. Perhaps not. The knees and now the face washes yet again, trying to knock those glasses off of him. And now, nope. Changed his mind. Knocks the bottom out. Oh, got him up on the top rope. What's he gonna do here? Oh, man! Reverse suplex! And into the Falcon Arrow! Hooks the leg! Kick out at 2! Man, Too Cool Koito fought for all of that and didn't get the win. Kicks him square in the fucking head again. Oh, the crowd liked that so much they wanted it one more time. But no, he's going for the championship. Took him a while to make the cover, though. Kick out at 2. Man, the resilience of Ricky the Dragon Steamhawk. Oh, might have hurt himself doing that. Well, he might have. Did. Oh, what was that? Reversal! Reverse victory roll! Almost won the championship! Seeing something of a wrestling match here between these two. Flying double chicken wing! Will he give up? No. Man, how many times? How strong does he have to be to hold him up there to make that effective? Flying double. Oh! Teased him with it and hit him with the total penetration. Both men battling for supremacy on the top rope. Oh, Poison Rana off the top rope. The proletariat plunge. Will this successfully defend the title? 2, yes! Well, in his first rematch for the championship since Match Mania, Ricky the Dragon, Steam Honk, Hollywood Honk Hogan, the Macho Honk, Honky Savage, MC Honky Lips, Patrick, whatever you want to call him. He climbed his way back to get the title shot. He changed his look. He changed his attitude. He changed his moveset. But right now, it is just Too Cool Koito's time. Man, right there, I mean, Steam Honk pulled an ace out of his sleeve right there on that one, but after that, Koito decided what he needed to do here was put this thing away. He fought, he battled at the top rope. Steam Honk fought it off as long as he could. Got him.
Here is your winner, and still world's heavyweight champion,
What an ovation for the champion here, his very first successful title defense. What an event it has been. What an afternoon it has been to share with you all here tonight, folks. Successful title defense for Too Cool Koito over Ricky the Dragon Steamhawk. The Beast dominating here at the end of the Best of 7 series, an injured last call Jeremy Love. Oh, listen to the crowd for Too Cool Koito. Brandon Bones squashing the dreams of Dragonheart Jr. Selesky, successful title defense against Jesse Jackhammer. Alhambra Guesa and Danger Boy defeat the Core. Dennis defeats Dragonheart and Brooklyn Joker. And Gigi, just like Brandon Bones predicted, became a star this weekend. Shadow over El Toro. Great effort by El Toro for sure. And of course, this successful tag team title defense for Shawn Sanders and William Styles. This crowd is thrilled about the show they have seen here tonight. Let's take a look at the news. Cool Koito still the champ. Yep. All right. This is actually week 4 here, so this is not there were no injuries here or anything like that. Well, folks, I am out of energy. I called 2 complete shows here today, both for the EWF and the MVWF. I am going to go take a fucking break. Thank you for joining us. I have enjoyed doing this, spending this afternoon here with you today, here the MVWF and the EWF, 2 of the very best federations out there in e-fedding. I defy you to find a federation that has more consistently better matches than we do. The Beast, a very good booker on his own. I mean, for such a young age, hats off to you, buddy. Thank you for joining me for my show today. It was a pleasure being on your show. Good night, everyone.